Hello, I'm Brad Eli. Today is Monday, July 31st, 2023. Here are your latest church Militant headlines. Over the weekend, Father James Martin was in Lisbon, Portugal to spread his pro-homosexual message to young adults. In a tweet, Martin stated, "Thanks so much to all the amazing young people at Magis 2023 in Lisbon who came to my talk, Jesus on the Margins, about ministry to our LGBTQ friends." Responses to the tweet were largely negative, with one commentator stating, "Nothing like a talk on heresy to stir up the youth." Illinois pro-life pregnancy centers are taking the state to court over a new law that attacks freedom of speech. Last week, the National Institute of Family and Life Advocates filed a lawsuit against Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul, seeking a preliminary and then permanent injunction to the recently signed Senate Bill 1909. Under S.B 1909, pro-life pregnancy centers could face charges of deception and misinformation for speaking against abortion and slapped with a $50,000 penalty. One of the 5 remaining communist countries in the world is permitting the Vatican to have a permanent papal representative residing in the country. Vietnam's president recently met with Pope Francis and the Holy See's Secretary of State to discuss moving closer to full diplomatic relations, which the two parties have never had. Roughly 8% of Vietnam's 97 million people are Catholic. The rest mostly practice folk religions or Buddhism. Despite ongoing violent attacks on Christians by Hindus in India's northeast state of Manipur, a prominent prelate claims the conflict is not religious. In a recent video message, Cardinal Oswald Gracias of Mumbai insists that the attacks on Christians is a tribal conflict, not a Hindu versus Christian one. Another prelate, however, Archbishop Joseph Pompley of Tellicherry, disagreed, charging that the violence amounts to, quote, ethnic cleansing of Christians. The Kentucky Nursing Association is strong-arming the state's nurses to take a course on structural racism or lose their licenses. Nurses were instructed on overt racism, which includes lynching, and so-called covert lynching, which they say includes denying white privilege. The training claims racism can contribute to hypertension, maternal ill health, low birth weight, heart diseases, diabetes, increased body mass index, and depression. I'm Brad Eli. Those are your church Militant headlines. Please watch the Vortex today, where Michael talks about how the world has gone insane. God bless you.